Okay, so before I go look for other ports, I'm gonna try one more time to get this spell working, because I was looking around online to see if anyone else had figured it out, and it sounds like the problem may be that they put in the wrong button in that spell. So it says cancel at L1. It might be that they need to put in L2, the left trigger, instead of the bumper. And that's how it works. We're just gonna see. If it doesn't, then I'm done with the spell. It's at this point, it's like, it's too much. Okay, so cancel. Hang on. Cancel. Left trigger. Oh, there we go. So if I had gotten this beforehand, I probably would have known to look at, or it would have led me to the Dwarves Cave, because I guess I just didn't go down that way when I first got to that port. So then I wouldn't have been looking all around the world to try and find who needed that nitro powder. Now we can see there's 3 more places to go on this continent, but again, one in the middle I just don't think I'll be able to get to. Honestly, probably also the one, like, above that. And then a couple places around the desert, but then it seems most of the villages or dungeons and whatever will be in that top left spot with all the islands. So I wonder if I can turn this off? Yeah, so if I just do the same thing again, it turns it off, which is fine. If I get stuck, or maybe even towards the end of the game, if I feel like I've missed anything, I'll turn it on again. But there's definitely some, how do I say? It's nice to be able to discover things naturally. I can't pass through any of these. Okay. I want to see their stats. 18, 13, 10, 9. I was thinking that agility may be what influences their when they go in turn order. Not that it really matters, it seems pretty random, and I wish I knew what influenced that. I'll probably look it up when I'm done. I don't want to have to, refer to a guide for everything, although I kind of wonder if that's the intention just because of how when it was made, it would have had a guidebook with it. But I do like learning or figuring things out on my own and not having to look up a million different guides online to, I guess, play optimally. It works out. I haven't had any major issues. It's just a quality of life thing that they just didn't add here. I wonder if the enemies in the sea will get any more dangerous. So far it seems that they're all the same as when we first got the ship. Okay, so from what I can see, I can't really go up that much, so I'll just be going down into that wooded area. On keg. Pretty dangerous. I'm a little bit worried about... They keep hitting my warrior, which is great, but how much damage are they going to do with someone with less defense? They really hate him. Okay, 32. Me use cure. Okay, that leads nowhere. Scorpion and Minotaur. Yeah, I figured. What was the max level you can get in this? Maybe 50? 'Cause I don't know if there's enough content to go all the way to 100. Crescent Lake. Was it? Oh, I see now. That's the inn. We of course need to look at every other store before we go and buy supplies. More graves. My husband is always traveling, and in the little time he is home, he sleeps all day. I think he needs to get his priorities straight. She's the only person. Okay, there's one more person. This is a very empty town, though. Even, what was it, Melmond? Had way more people than this. That's her husband. Why is there only like 2 people? It's a little bit suspicious. Actually, sorry, I need to go look at spells first. Hang on. Let me make sure. Okay, yeah, they are all full on spells. I do think I'm gonna need to change out Fear at some point. I read that it doesn't really work now in the Pixel Remaster because they got rid of some stat. I forget what, I think it was called Morale. They just got rid of it, but Fear works on the Morale stat, so since it's not there, Fear just doesn't work anymore. Oh my god. Oh, Cure Stone, that sounds like it's gonna be good. Transports the party out of dungeons, again, not really necessary. Raises everyone's defense and everyone's evasion. God, that's a lot. Isn't it the Golden Needle that... I'll get the defense for now and come back for Stona later. Dandaga. Death instantly kills one enemy. Wonderful. Calls an earthquake to swallow enemies. Paralyzes one enemy. Dang, this is all really good. What does that mean, swallow enemies? Like it... Is it also like that... What other... Was it Scourge? That kills a bunch of enemies at once? I'm thinking about death because I feel like this would be a good way to cheese boss battles, but it's probably percentage based. And then, like, is it worth it? Or is it just a spell that has a very, very, very low chance of actually working, depending on how strong the enemy is? That feels like it should be like that, because I feel like otherwise it would be very overpowered. Like, you could just use this on any boss battle and skip it instantly. I kind of want it though. The Daga. I will try this one for right now. I think if I don't like it, I'll just forget it and then get the other three. Right now I'm thinking Death, Quake, and Stun are gonna be my 3 for my Black Mage. Mithril Knife, Sword, Hammer, Axe. 22 plus 5. 25 plus 10, so this is better. I also kind of wonder if I even should be buying weapons for my warrior, because it feels like when we find weapons as loot out in the world, it's usually a warrior weapon, and it's usually better than what I have. So I think I'll just hold off for right now. Mithril mail. Mithril gloves. That's... What do you have on you? Steel gloves? Okay, that's fine. Since I'm not spending my money on anything else. Nothing really new here. How much do I have to sell? I'm not really hurting for money, so I don't really care. If I remember next time I come back, then I'll sell some stuff. Just checking to make sure the guy was actually in there. I'm still very suspicious of this place. Maybe it's just that it's a smaller map, so they didn't have enough room for a bunch of sprites. Although 200 gil per night is crazy. And then that's about as far as we can get around here. Yeah, okay. I'm kind of wondering about those patches of sand. Is that like landing areas? Like you can only land an airship if there's sand somewhere? It sounds weird to say though, so I'm not like... Well, I don't know, because there's also one near Matoya's cave. I don't know, we'll figure it out eventually. Oh, dang it. I should have tried Quake next time. Right now... I see one over there, but I don't think it's anywhere that I couldn't have walked to. The port right above me, so do I really need to go there? Is it because we're on a ship? Oops. Well, whatever. Cause an earthquake to swallow enemies. It must have a really low percentage chance. Where am I going now? Huh. I kind of want to use that spell, but it's more that I can't see where another port is at the moment. Okay, I don't want to get a bunch of encounters while I'm looking for a new place to land, so I'm just going to turn them off. Nothing on this little island bit. Yeah, there are no... Oh, it's just... Oh, okay. This is literally the entire world. I thought it was like a chunk of it. Yeah, it's just a problem of trying to find a place to land at. I'm just not seeing one. This makes me feel like I need an airship to continue on to these other continents. But I can't get one without the Levistone. And I have no idea where to go to get Levistone. They're like right there. Right, there's just nothing. Okay, let me use the spell. There's nothing out at sea. The thing with those waterways is I don't think the ones in the bottom right corner is I don't think I can get my ship in there. I can try, but it just doesn't look like it's big enough to fit my ship. Okay, I guess I'll just spend some time running around and try and figure out what I can do. And then if I find something, I'll be back. Ah! It was here the whole time! So, back in Crescent Lake, and I looked up the original guidebook, because I figured, you know, that was the best way of figuring out my next step. And it basically said there was this area off to the right side of the town, and I had seen this little path before, but I hadn't gone down because I thought it was just the same as every other village where if there's a path out of the village, that means you're going back to the world map. But I guess I was right in being suspicious of how little people there were here. And yeah, I didn't look up at the mini-map again because I was like, well, it's just a path out of here. That means it's just gonna send me out, as usual. Now you see where everybody else is. And, interesting guy. Lucan! I am Lucan. I see a cycle of wrath, a dim light, guided by destiny, about which our entire future revolves. Cycle of wrath, dim light, guided by destiny. Are we the light? 12 stages are we, guided to this land by the stars and prophecy. 4 great crystals exist in this world. The light that once shone within them is now lost. The 4 fiends of chaos block the power of the crystals, claiming it as their own. Fire, earth, water, and wind. These are the 4 forces that compose our world. The source of the 4 forces are the altars scattered throughout the world. Defeat the fiends that have taken root there and lift up the crystal you carry to the altar. The crystal should regain its brilliance. The 4 fiends plot to rule the world both past and present. The Fiend of Wind appeared 400 years ago, followed 200 years later by the Fiend of Water. Together they laid waste to the civilization in the north. The Fiend of Earth rots the land. Well, we fixed that already. Where the Fiend of Fire passes, all is engulfed in flame. So that should be the desert. And then I think the Wind and Water ones are probably where the chain of islands are, because maybe that was a whole peninsula at once, but then their destruction caused a lot of the land to be destroyed, and it created a bunch of islands. When all 4 crystals shine once more, return here. All will be revealed. Bring the light of the 4 crystals to us. Warriors of light, only you can do this. The volcano Mount Gulg rises to the west of this town. Oh, I remember that mountain. That's from another one from 14. The Fiend of Fire long slept within its passages, but she has awoken 200 years before her time. Vanquish her before the world is consumed in flame. Well done, Warriors of Light. You've defeated the Fiend of Earth and restored the crystal's light. Sadly, this has drawn the notice of the Fiend of Fire, who is not to have stirred for another 200 years. Take this canoe and go face the Fiend in Mount Gulg. You obtain a canoe! So that's how we get through those thinner waterways. Awesome. There's definitely going to be a lot of moments throughout this series of videos where I'm just like, oh, I remember XYZ from 14. Can I use it to go on any waterway? Like, can I just go out into the ocean with this? Not that it would, because it's much slower. No, I can't. But are there other places? There's those little waterways on the left side, but I don't think I would need to go over that way. Also, let me turn encounters back on. Okay, here are the harder water enemies. Wow, that is a lot of damage. Okay, maybe I should actually stock up. They did way more damage than what I was expecting. Feels like a bigger jump in power. So I just want to get more potions. And we can go ahead and rest up since we're here. Let's try it. Oh! Oh, it is! Okay, okay. But then I guess, instantly kills all enemies, calls an earthquake to swallow enemies. These are basically the same, I feel. This one has a lower percentage chance, I think. I'm just wondering, like, why would I want Quake over Scourge? I mean, not that I can change it now because I don't have the money for that. Okay. I think I have to go up and then... yeah, up from here and then left. Alright, I'm killing this crocodile. It was way too... it hit way too hard. So I see that this is where Thundaga would be really, really helpful, but I chose Quake. It's fine, I'll get... yeah, I think I need 3,000-ish. Not 3,000, 30,000. Something like that. I'll get it back eventually. Oh god. Wait, I'm nervous about these hydras. Scourge! Wait, how... oh no, they're not... I thought my monk was on the same XP as everyone else again, but it's just there was so much XP from that that it went over 3 of their thresholds. And it almost went over the black mage too. Oh, it's just... yeah. Oh man. Oh god. Horn Devil. Lazara. Yeah, there aren't really any water spells, I'm realizing. Because fire is probably useless. But I feel like fire is really good against ice. So that's why I feel a little hesitant to use Blizzard or Blizzara. It's fine. Ooh, this is where I can use silence. Where is my high potion? Oh god. Oh, but I have to walk on this. Oh, that is... hang on. How much? Okay, 346? Okay, it's only one tick, but that's still really bad. So I have to plan... Okay, okay. Actually, regular cure should be fine. And we'll do... Gandara, I guess? B2. Hang on. So there are doors... So I could just run across, but there's loot in here. Ah, this is... this is a really good trap. Because I bet a ton of these are just gonna have monsters in them. Okay, this is fine. Uh-oh. Okay, well... I feel like Kiraga is, overkill. I'm just gonna check, make sure that fire is basically useless. Oh god. 55. It's okay. Yeah, this is a dungeon designed to burn through your resources. Fire Elemental. Well, here's where I test out all of the elemental spells that I have. That was pretty good, honestly. Mithril Helm. So maybe in terms of spells, it's just... there is no cycle, really. It's just opposites attract, kind of. It's like fire versus ice, and ice versus fire, and lightning versus earth, and earth versus lightning is what I'm getting here. I already have a Mithril Helm, so that's for selling. I'll just try Thunder, see how much damage that does. $64 is not bad. Okay, up, and then to the left first. Okay. My monk is just awesome. Pyralisk. These are fire, shoot, what were they called? Cockatrice? Cool. Nah, it'll be okay. I feel like I'm burning through healing spells too fast, so I just want to slow down a little bit. Maybe wait until people are a little more critical. Great sword. Better accuracy. It's only one less to attack, so I think this is fine. Uh-oh. These guys hit hard. Or not. Okay, yes, this is good time to use my Healara. Oh no. Then I should probably use a potion on him because he's like half now.